is Yao Ming a top 10 center of all time? Now, I'm not saying is he? Like, can he be up there? Can we put him there? I think we could put him top 20, top 15 maybe, but can we really put him there?
No, you can't put him top 10 because there's way too many great centers that you would have to take out. And to me, I feel like Yao Ming for him is just deeper than basketball. The amount of exposure that he brought to the NBA just by being a player from China and him actually being great, that definitely helped the league. And that's why he made the Hall of Fame, in my opinion. I don't think it was just based on his play because he was injured a lot, man. You got to think about it. He had too many injuries that affected his career. If he wasn't injured as much, then we would have got to see a lot more. I feel like after like 2 seasons in the NBA, he really started picking it up because he did have a slow start when he first got into the league. But once he got his bearings together, I think that he really started to play well. But I feel like for Yao Ming, he's not a top 10 center, but I do feel like he is top 10 in as far as being influential.
Oh, definitely. Because like people in China love Yao Ming, bro.
Yao Ming,
as big as Tracy McGrady is out there. People love him.
Yao Ming is like Michael Jordan in China.
He's
the Michael Jordan in China, and he expanded the game as far as like just on an international level of just being popular.
Right.
And you got to look at Yao Ming and just be like, we got to be thankful for players like that, because somebody like that to come from a foreign country and then just put the country on his back. And another thing that people don't like to talk about with Yao Ming is that with Yao Ming, I feel like the reason that he got injured a lot is because China had him playing on the national team. So he didn't really get summers off. He just kept playing and playing and playing.
Right.
So
he didn't rest his body.
He didn't get to rest his body. So just imagine if he got time to rest and really work on his game, like outside from just playing a whole bunch of games, you know? And I feel like just because he was that popular, he had to play for his team, and he did put his country on his back. So salute to him for that, because like, at least like, you know what I'm saying? Like you held it down, for your country, man.
I'm not gonna get mad at that. He's probably the best Chinese player that we ever seen in the NBA. Most likely.
Most definitely the best Chinese
guy.
player.
Like,
yeah.
He is definitely the guy.
I mean, you blocking Shaq as a rookie. I mean,
yo, I'm not gonna lie. Him doing that, and you see that little move when he came down the court, he did the little whoop behind the back, and then hey, I'm not gonna lie, Yao Ming is something like that. And then, you know, I think he was teammates with T-Mac too, right? Yeah, he was.
But I'm telling you, like, he was so popular. If you looked at the All-Star voting, it's just his whole country voting for him. Like, that's how popular he was. So no, he's not top 10, but let's just look at it like this. If his career was not short-lived and he had more time and he wasn't injured, then we can argue that there could have been potential chance of him maybe
cracking it,
maybe, but not really. Like, we just, because there's so many great centers, but we not gonna sit here and try to play him.
No, we're not gonna. I can't do that. He is that guy. Like, let's not even do that to him.
He can't play Yao Ming.
I mean, we got guys like Kareem. Yeah, we got Kareem, we got Bill Russell, Shaquille O'Neal, Hakeem Olajuwon, Moses Malone is up here on the list, David Robinson, Patrick Ewing, George Mikan, Bill Walton, those 10. And I mean, honorable mentions, like I was saying earlier too, like you say Joker, and can we say Joker and Embiid is better than him?
Joker and Embiid.
I mean, those are MVPs. Dwight, yeah, Dwight Howard.
But like I said, like those players didn't have the same amount of injuries as him. And remember, Yao Ming came in the league at like 21, and he was playing like, what was he playing for the Shanghai Sharks, right? He was playing
I think so.
He was playing for the Shanghai Sharks. So, and then he ended up being the best player on that team. So it's just like, I couldn't tell you, man. Like, it's very like, do you know what it's like to come from China and end up being a top center in the NBA?
I don't even know. It
hasn't happened since. So that just shows you like the type of mountains he had to climb just to get to that position. So, and I don't know, man. It's like, I honestly, I wish I was a little older when it was happening, but just to see it. But man, it's like, man, honestly, man, Yao Ming, you really that nigga, man.
I'm not gonna lie.
He not a nigga, but you really that nigga.
Yeah, like you that guy, bro.
You that guy.
I give it. You really that guy. You that guy. Sheesh.
Let's move on.
I just have to ask, you know, because I don't see when I look up Yao Ming or anybody talking about him in like podcasts, no one really brings him up. You see, that's the thing. Like,
nah,
that's different.
That's what the Rock Boys is about,
yeah,
man.
like,
we're gonna bring up
all the
everything. We're gonna
topics.
talk about everything.
Exactly. Trust me, there's different takes. Like, trust me, even Richard, when he come back, we got a lot of takes. You look up Yao Ming, you don't see too much about Yao Ming. Just saying. You got to bring it out there. Just got to. But yeah, on to the next one. One of my, this is a good one I like over here. You want me to do it? You gonna bring it up? To the next topic.
Nah, you could bring it up.
All right, so here we go.
It's your show, bro. Bring it up.
You already know what it is. All right, Clark.